Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Just a little off. Incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On target to the left. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Rainey. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Run in the red zone. It's Rainey. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle. It's Myers. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field.
Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll. It comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
74, take off. 674. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw it straight. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Hey, that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. They are on it. You can tell. Reacting to what's going on, rushing the passer, being
Lost one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Got a little grass. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Got his man to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the heat. Breaks loose. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score already. Snags it, and there's running room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Drake. He's got his man across the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Running inside, it's Scott. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They want to run this quarterback. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Rainey. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. So first down here as they go back to work. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He goes right back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Burrell. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Drake. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to the ground with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. That's caught. It's Moses. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. To the air, it's Drake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The pull and throw off the RPO. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation.
886 bouncer. 886.
On the run, it's Scott. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Might as well stick with him. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. On the ground with the counter. Runs through the tackle. Picks up the first down. There's a crease. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Finds his target down the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The run inside. It's Rainey. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Right back to the well. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's straight. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the middle. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs. looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pocket breaking down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He wants to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Steps out of bounds. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line, and they are in scoring territory. He splits the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with a look at Georgia Southern taking on the number 15 team, the Kansas State Wildcats.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Rainey. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Here's a heat. Got his man on the outside. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They're field this one in tight quarters. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Running inside, it's Scott. Can't get him to the ground. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Drake. They get to him as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Sometimes there are careless interceptions, and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense, and moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Leaping grab for a big gain. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Sacramento State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's straight. Fires on the run. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Scrambling away. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him.
Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's the pressure. He sacked this defense all over him. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On the run, it's raining. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting the playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up.
Might have a got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Drake. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on... Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Right on the money. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. This quarterback part of their running game. Short gain on the play before he slides. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Ready. White. 29, white.
Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Just feeds the running back. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Drake. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on 1st down from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Maybe some room here. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Once he got some room, it was over. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Using his legs, it's Scott. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Finds his man. It's Myers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Drake. Hums it downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Running behind that left side. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The run inside. It's Rainey. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Now on the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Look out, he's got room. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.